Hi guys, it's me again. Yep, twice in 1 week. I just wanted to tell you a little something that I think is hilarious. The last video that I posted about my electrical and all the mess, I don't know if I told you, but I fell out of the motorhome. I sprained my ankle. Guys, it's black and blue. It is so funny. But while I was falling out of the motorhome, I was making a video. So I'm going to post that last little tiny bit of when I fell because it makes me laugh so hard. I want to pee my pants. I want to show you a little bit. Well, I want to show you what I have to deal with. This is part of being a motorhome owner and living in a motorhome full time. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Even if it's showing up backwards, it's still 66 degrees in here. And this shows that we're running 12 amps of service or power. So I've got 30 amps of service coming into the motorhome, and we're running 12. Each of my heaters takes about 5. So that tells me something's not running, which could be fine because it could be that underneath the motorhome it's warm enough so those heaters don't need to be running. It could be that one of the heaters got bumped over. It could be something tells me that there's something not running, but I'm not too terribly worried about it. Here's the other thing that I got to deal with. This button right here, I wonder, hold on, let me flip the camera around. Okay, there we go. This button here is my propane. This tells me how much propane I have. So I have 2/3 of propane, which is awesome. Here's my fresh. I just filled it, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that. And here's my gray water. So this is the water that goes down the sink or the shower. And then here's the black water. And the black water, that's the toilet. So this is the one that scares me the most. And then this one, I can empty the gray water where I'm at because it's just sink and shower water, so it doesn't do any harm. So that can be dumped wherever I'm at. And then the fresh water, there's a problem with all of these. And the problem is that my fresh water I'm going through it faster than normal, like way faster than normal, which tells me that I think part of my water tank is frozen. And maybe the area that the sensor is on, I'm not really sure. But if this isn't at least half of a tank full, my water pump up here is my water pump. My water pump doesn't want to work. And my gray, that one I don't worry about at all. But the black water tank, okay, so this is the toilet. This is only showing 1/3 full, but my toilet is showing me that it's completely full. So I don't know if it's a sensor, I don't know what's wrong, but I think that I have a frozen black water tank, or partially frozen. Some part of it is frozen. And then there's also a thing, I'm learning things about poop that I never wanted to know, but there's a thing called a poop pyramid. So if you have a frozen tank, or if you're using too much toilet paper, or if you're not using enough water, like there's 1,000 different things, not 1,000, but there's a few different things that can cause a poop pyramid. And I think that I have one because there's no way that my toilet should be full and my sensor's only showing me 1/3 of a tank. So I'm going to show you, first of all, I'm going to show you what I did to fall out of my motorhome. And it had a little bit to do with this guy, whoops, right there, that guy, because he thinks that he can go out the same time I go out. So we got to work on that. Sammy, sit. So he's in kind of big trouble every time that I go out. But here we go. This is what I get to see when I walk out my house, right? And the other day, I just took one step and I stepped right here and I slid all the way down. Okay, it's only 3 steps, but I twisted my freaking ankle and I have a huge bruise on my butt and my ankle is purple. But we have these things. I thought these things were so cool. I got them at Home Depot. And they just sit right there. Doesn't that look cool? What a great idea. I can wipe my feet off. No, it's a terrible idea because look, they just slide right off along with me. So the video that I found after I fell is so freaking funny. I can laugh all day at other people falling down because I fall down all the time. It's just normal for me. So anyway, there's that. And then I redid the video to tell you guys life isn't going to be easy. No, it's not. It's freaking hard. Okay, I'm going to show you a little more about what I'm dealing with here in the winter. Okay, it snowed and then it rained, so our snow is kind of coming off. But here is the skirting that we put around the motorhome. And because I have to go and dump my black water every 3 or 4 weeks, I couldn't do anything that is going to be permanent. So with all the wind out here, I've had to jerry-rig myself up ways to keep this up. But this is my winterization. Super funny, cracks me up, but it does the job. So this is what we have to do for the winter. Oh, and check out my deck. I have a friend who built me this deck. Isn't this fantastic? Okay, I'm going to show you guys. I don't know how many of you guys really care about this, but this is the life that I'm living. It's way more than I really ever imagined when I said, I'm going to be a full-time RVer. I was thinking financially, it's a great idea, and I could go whenever I wanted, but I want to ski this winter, and so I want to stay here in Idaho. Probably not the best idea because my motorhome says Sun Cruiser, which my mechanic told me means that this is a fair weather motorhome and I'm trying to stay in the winter. So, you know, all this stuff is just par for the course. But I want to show you what I have to deal with when I have to fill up my water tank. Okay? All right, so here's my tanks. See this? It says city water. And then it says city fill. That's for the spraying out the black holding tank. And there's these are the, I have to pull this one. And that is my gray water if I want to drain it. And then if I want to drain the black, I pull this. I don't pull this until I'm at a place to pull it. And I'm learning all these fantastic things that I never wanted to learn. But I have to take this hose all the way back to that back corner. Let's see if I can point to it. Oh, now my finger, there. Way to that back corner, back there. And then I have to fill up the tank. This life is a freaking adventure. And I would be lying to you if I told you I didn't cry every so often, like the other day. I totally cried when I fell out of the motorhome. And so that was the first fall. Then, not even an hour later, I went back out, and Sammy, this big beast, decided to go out instead in front of me. So I fell down twice. Fell down those stairs twice in one day. My ankle is big and purple, and it hurts so bad. And then I find out I have this giant bruise, like the bruise this size on my butt. Yeah, my butt is that big. So the bruise is huge. And I can't tell you how many tears I shed over this flipping motorhome. Being a badass is hard work. And there's a lot of tears involved. But guess what? The pain that I went through in 2021, the heartache, the devastation, the fear, the loneliness, the betrayal, is nothing compared to the joy that I'm finding in my life. The things that I cry about now, you know, they're really deep, they're really heavy things. The things that would have made me cry are almost, they're not so bad. I'm not going to lie, I do cry about the little things too, because sometimes don't we all get in that poor me, why me, this is my life, I can't believe this is what I'm doing, I can't believe I have to go dump my bathroom every 3 weeks. Yeah, there's stuff that compounds and makes me cry, and I know that there's stuff for you guys too. I laugh so much. When I fell out of this motorhome, I laid right there on the deck and laughed. I just laughed. I'm like, of course, who wouldn't fall out of their motorhome but me? And who wouldn't hurt their ankle but me? And if you can't find the laughter, I feel so sad for you. So if you're struggling to find the laughter, try harder. Try harder. There is golden nuggets in everything that we go through. I don't know what it is about with you, what you've got going, but I want you to persevere. I want you to realize that this too shall pass, and maybe it's not passing as fast as you want it to, or maybe it's reoccurring and you can't figure out why. I used to think that God would give us lessons, and if we didn't learn the lessons, he would keep giving us lessons. And I don't know if I believe that anymore. I think that the lessons are just lessons. Like, they're always going to be a lesson. Make sure that you glean something from every crisis that you're experiencing. Make sure that you come out from it on the other side a better person. Try so hard. If I could tell you guys nothing, try so hard to find the laughter, because it's freaking there. It is there. My toilet is backed up. And guess what? All of this stuff, my motorhome, all this stuff, it's probably going to take me 2 hours to get it down, pull the motorhome out, go dump the motorhome, spend another hour or two putting all this stuff back up just so I can snow ski. And here's the best, funniest part. I just fell out of my motorhome, twisted my ankle, and I'm not going to be able to snow ski for another week or two. But the price that I pay, the price that we pay, what are you working for? Or what are you wanting out of your life? And what is the price that you're going to pay for it? It could be falling out of your motorhome so that you can snow ski for the winter and then not being able to. That's funny. That's funny stuff right there. It could be living in a motorhome because you want to save money, because your life was turned upside down, because the man that you thought was the man of your dreams decided he was going to start online dating and leave you without any moment's notice. But guess what? That life in a motorhome could be fun. Whatever is your motorhome life, I don't know what it is, but whatever is your motorhome life, there's good in it. Find it. Look for it. Relish it. Cherish it. Remember it. Because in 5 years, when you're not living in a motorhome and you're thinking your life is tough, go back and think about the life you had in that motorhome. Go back and think about what you've overcome. You're becoming a badass, and so am I. So keep persevering. Cry if you need to cry. What is it I always say? Get in, get out, get over it. Spend the time you need, but don't camp there. So enjoy your motorhome life. Enjoy the adventure that is your life right now. And I know it's hard, and I know it's not going to be easy. And all I can say is power through. Find the joy. Find the laughter. You can do it. I know you can. So there you go. Brief overview of my life. And I'm going to include in this, down in the comments, I'm going to include that video that I made of me falling out of the motorhome and a picture of my ankle, because I don't care who you are. That is funny stuff. I die when someone falls down. Nothing makes me laugh harder than watching someone else fall down, because it's not me, because I'm always falling down. Okay, all right, this is more of a silly video, but I wanted to give you a little encouragement and let you know that you're going through your shit, but you're not going through your shit alone, because everybody's going through some stuff. So dig in, find the joy, look for the golden nuggets. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Magnificent, fantastic, a mantastic day. Yeah, that's how I roll. Okay, I love you guys. God bless you. Bye.